weeks, or you can apply for expedited passport services and then you can complete 4 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. For an additional $60, there's a 3-week expediting option, which I'll probably do.
Yeah, I feel like we did that too, because like we needed an ADAP. That's probably why it's $60. Because how much you said it was?
Huh?
How much you said the passport was?
I didn't say the price. It just said for extra $60.
It might be like 30.
Yeah, that weed is fire. I'm fucking retarded right now.
I think it's 30, and then...
So it says, passport book, 16 and older, first time, is $130 for the application fee.
Oh, now we paying for some bread then.
Yeah, $30 sounds really cheap. I don't think it's that cheap. How long is it good for, like 10 years, right?
Yeah. Or 10 years, or if you travel, like, because they got to stamp your book every time you leave the country. So if you travel, like, more than, like, 10 or...
So passports you can use on air, land, or sea. Because the passport cards are limited to travel through land and sea borders only. So not air. So I'm going to put on the card. I want to do this.
What's his name? No, he backed out.
Why?
He's scary.
You don't have to get new passport with other
If an evil man brings you biscuits, do you give them to your children?
I would not let good food go to waste.
I would let my children starve. A serpent's gift will always end in malice.
Sweet from evil remains sweet,
Yeah,
even if it crumbles quickly in their hands.
You're sleeping on top of me.
I fell asleep listening to the music and that shit. Music, spaceship noise in the background. You know, you do.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like... Yeah. What this? Yeah. That's literal. Fast. What, the rest of it? Oh, somebody gave us 5 stars? No.
There you are, Gunner. And with a smile I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor!
So definitely with her.
Eivor! Thought I smelt you on the
It
wind.
definitely was her.
Gunner, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here. Bridget. My own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunner.
Lavendine da, with Maisy Greeley.
Good to meet you as well. How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mama Dad carried of Gilad and Anon. Cannon helped druise me.
Bridget Manpower, the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim Jolch. You 12 bags of ice, Sich Gumpas Gilad. That's Eivor Gal, Cleese Town.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these kabroots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
There is the Elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kuna. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
The way people here talk, Cunan's boots are hard to fill. And your feet look small.
All good friendships often start with wit battles.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
So-called puppet kings keep your land safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevder? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevder, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family, before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Cunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tevder?
I see I am outmatched. Though it's Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate.
Nah, they was good. They was cool, but it's just like...
Shall we then?
It's just like, cool, I'm good now. I can focus.
Sound.
Yeah, technically we was.
Cunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first
I ain't
thing
fool.
gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. Festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light is not dim as the night's chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood
The
and
jacket
clay.
is dope.
Yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, kingborn. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Cunon for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you're
Rika
looking
Goon
at?
now.
A hare?
Tefter, get to
He's
safety.
jumping at niggas and shit.
Find somewhere to hide.
Or he the football nigga too and shit, like, damn.
That was close.
Oh, that's the nigga that he killed. That Tasha started fucking. Yeah, in the last scene with Proctor.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Blood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester, unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one, find me at the festivities.
Where the hell is this dude?
What do you see?
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful, accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the Grievo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatchcock Tefter lives.
Restrained, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tefter. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgalan fel ysbrydion and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, praying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Marilude. Now, that's Hoodin. Become the Marilude, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering. But even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command. Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home.
Then, through the mist of the night, they saw a woman at the crossroads.
And you see no dead.
Locked. No one home.
Not have been out late and in the dark. So they bent low to the ground.
Go, Sunan.
Said that nigga catch the needle. There's no discussion. You want that nigga dead.
Locked. No one home.
The White Lady. Her dark eye fell upon the children and...
Survey the area, Sunan.
Which is why none of you should run out alone to the woods tonight. You will stay and fight. You will stay and fight.
Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home.
The tree and the wicker. Fight of the tree and the wicker man, yes?
Yes, Mother Modron.
Yes, Mother Modron. Those of you to bring me back a candied chestnut.
Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home.
Look, ain't this fishing for anything again. We're all good. You're right.
Yeah, somebody. We'll get his warehouse and first fuck everything up again. Our first shipment's in. Okay.
Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home.
I still gotta eat one. You ate it. Let's see that. I ate it. I ate something else, but I didn't say that. I should be, but the tables was turned, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a different story.
Locked. No one home.
How do I knock on the door?
Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home.
What the hell? Why can I knock on the door?
Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home.